It's all over, but the cry, and nobody.
Used to be an old saying. The old wrestlers' pay used to be $50, a six-pack, and an arena rat. An arena rat is a lady that would hang around the back of the arena, like the rats did. And then the cats would come out. That would be us.
You're the cats, all right.
We're the cats. We'd see a rat.
Okay.
And
I think I know where this is going.
snap on it. Them guys did. I was reading the Bible most of the time.
It's all over.
Because I'm the Soulman, absolutely. I can make the blind see, the lame walk, the deaf and the dumb hear and talk. I had my first match in Hamilton, Ontario in 1978, March 17th, like I said. And it was such a cool time, you know. And so many people helped me.
Ricky Johnson, this man who has wrestled the likes of Nature Boy Ric Flair.
He came in the dressing room and we talked, and he said, "You know what?" He said, "I really like you, man." He said, "You're a good guy. You have a good soul." He said, "I'm going to make you a star tonight." I said, "How are you going to make me a star? Just working with you is good enough for me." He said, "No." He said, "You're going to beat me." I got instant star by him doing that for me, and he laid down and right in the middle of the ring, and I covered him. 1, 2, 3, and I was walking on air for a year after that. The biggest star in the world at that time, Nature Boy Ric Flair, did that for me.
From the people of Parkdale, the people of Toronto, the people of Canada, and the wrestling world, I and all of these people would like just to say thank you, Soulman, and we'd like to present you with this.
Or a lot of times now, you see guys that just go in and do all high spots, where they're just doing backflips and doing things just to create excitement, as opposed to telling a story. And Ric Flair, again, I keep harping back to him, but he was the best storyteller of all time. And he used to tell me, he said, "It doesn't matter if it takes us 5 minutes or an hour. Those people paid to see us, they're not going nowhere. We're going to tell them a story." We wanted people to believe what we were doing was real. And we used to call it kayfabe. Back in them days, we took this business very, very seriously, and we did everything in our power to protect it. So much so that the baby faces and the heels, the good guys and the bad guys, wouldn't even share the same dressing room, or go to the same restaurant after the matches. That's how much we protected the business.
You go into this grueling profession, you fight, you beat people up, you get beat up. What makes a person want to do that?
You're an idiot.
I like that Sanity group in NXT.
Oh yeah, because he worked.
Eric
Young worked with us. Yeah.
We even fucked the same girl.
Oh yeah.
Well, he fucked her a bunch. I fucked her once. Vaping's better for the lungs.
So you're telling me that.
Like, it works as a muscle relaxer. If you can't go to sleep, smoke a joint, you go to sleep. If your back hurts, smoke a joint, your back doesn't hurt. Fucking, if you're in a bad mood, smoke a joint, you're not in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Take some pills, die.
Bill Skullion and me have a long history. We fluctuated between friends and foes in real life as much as we did in the wrestling ring. And I have a great deal of respect for him, but I didn't respect what he did to me that night because he misused my body. I gave him my body, and I trusted him with it.
I asked him if he was cool taking a power bomb. He said he knew how to take it, he'd be fine with it. When we did it, you'll see him grab onto the side of my pant. Like, as I'm bringing him up, you gotta count on the momentum of the guy going up. He reaches a point of weightlessness, a microsecond. Only wrestlers would understand it, really. The best I could do was try to, like, fucking roll him up off my belly to get him enough to come down. As much as I tried to protect him, fuck, man, it was, I thought he was dead. I legit thought he was fucking dead. I was like, ref, is he dead? He wasn't dead. Then afterwards, he wanted to go drinking and do karaoke, and it's like, Ricky, you gotta fucking, you're concussed,
I went back to the dressing room, they were pulling the tacks out of my head and stuff, out of my back. But that didn't bother me because I was used to hardcore matches. What bothered me was his reckless disregard for my body.
Like, no, I'm fine, I need to go drinking. And it's like, Ricky, if you go drinking tonight, you're probably gonna die.
Our business is based on trust. When you give somebody your body, we rely on them to protect it and to take care of each other.
I didn't do anything wrong, so I don't think there's any reason for me to have any heat. So I don't.
I've never liked him as a professional wrestler, and I don't to this day, and I have no problem telling him.
He often brags and laughs about how he took that video into his doctor, and that's how he got on permanent disability. So it couldn't have done him too bad. He doesn't have to work anymore because of it, so yeah.
My job was to have a match, entertain the people, and take care of my opponent. And I've always done that. He chose not to do that. And it bothers me to this day, and it'll bother me forever probably. It leaves a lump in my throat, and I'll address that another time with him.
I realized there weren't any little guys around anymore. There weren't any midget wrestlers, as you'd say. So I decided to try to find some, train them, and bring them back to the scene. And we ran into some issues. We had one guy that we had to get rid of that we were working with was the world's only female-to-male transgender wrestler. We had a booking in Detroit, and his mom decided traveling was too dangerous with Trump in office or transgender people. We had to part ways.
Bill Skullion has been a mentor to me. He's done a lot for me, like got me really out there, made me more talkative as a person, not just that shy kid I used to be. Now I'm getting out there, talking more, not just hiding in the shadows, getting more involved.
Honestly, he's probably one of the most gifted natural athletes I've ever met, big or small. He took to everything like instantly.
Well, the ultimate goal of mine is to make it to the WWE. It'll prove that not just big guys can get up there, but people my size are able to achieve something big like that.
Honestly, I really like Bill an awful lot. I had a heart attack, and I was in the hospital. And the first guy there was Bill Skullion. He come to see me, and with love in his heart and a beautiful T-shirt that he gave me, and he wished me well and hoped for me to get better. And he drove my wife to a lot of places to get things and come back to the hospital. So thank you for that, Bill, and I do love you, and just loosen up a little bit.
So where do you think you picked up that ability to electrify, to entertain? Is it something that you had, or do you think you had a mentor?
I had a mentor, a few mentors. One was my brother. One was Sweet Daddy Siki. Ric Flair was obviously a big influence. He gave me a lot of guidance, but he sort of took me under his wing and told me things, taught me things. And it basically taught me how to be a professional. In all honesty, I think it's my ability to connect with people. I'm a people person. I can sell myself, so I'd like to do that too. So I'm not no hooker though.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I don't mean sell myself like that.
Oh, okay.
Don't even think that, Mark.
Okay, we'll edit that. So clearly, Ricky Soulman Johnson is not a male prostitute.
I have a copy actually here. This is believe this or not, this is February 11th, 1980. I'm going to turn it around. And this is my first paycheck for Maple Leaf Gardens. And people thought we made a lot of money. And there was 15,000 people there that night, my first time I wrestled there. I got $100.
Can you just say a few words about Adrian and Trevor, each of them?
I can.
Yeah, please.
Oh, you mean do?
Oh,
Oh,
well,
right
yeah.
now? Oh, you mean well? Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, Trevor is, he's black, right? He has a bald head.
People would come up to me on a regular basis and say, anybody ever tell you look like Dwayne Johnson? You look like The Rock. I would even think, you know what? If I didn't know better, I would think we're related somehow. I heard on the news or something that Dwayne Johnson is part Canadian because his father is from Nova Scotia. When I heard that, I thought, wait a second, because I never knew my father. And I started putting two and two together. And I found out that he has a brother, okay, that he wrestled with by the name of Ricky Johnson. I did my research. I looked at his Facebook profile and his wife's Facebook profile. And every single picture on Facebook, this man had the nicest smile. He just looked like the nicest man, a genie as well. And I thought, you know what, this is a very sensitive topic, and there's no way that these people I felt would let me down. So I said, okay, I'm gonna contact these guys. There was a picture of a tree being cut down in the front yard.
My wife posted a picture on Facebook of the trees that were outside. Trevor seen the trees and somehow narrowed it all down to this place.
I went to the building, looked at all the names on the board, couldn't find any Johnsons. Scrolled all the way down, right at the bottom, I found Soulman. So I left a message. I said, Ricky Johnson, my name is Trevor Edwards. You don't know me, but I'd like to talk to you. Can you please call me? Here's my number.
Who is Trevor? This guy Trevor keeps ringing the bell every day.
I said, this might sound kind of crazy, but I think your brother might be my father. Okay?
Your exact words, actually.
Yeah. And he said, this is not the first time I'm hearing this.
As soon as he walked in the door, by the way, Jeannie said, that's your nephew. Before anything was even said.
Really?
Yeah.
So we did another DNA test.
Him and his brother.
And the other brother. We did the test last week. We got the results back. What's today? Wednesday? We got it back Monday. 99.6%, the highest.
Yeah.
The highest match yet for siblings.
Can you tell a little bit more about how you two are just like each other? Give us some examples.
Well, let's see. We're both left-handed. We
Yeah.
both have a son named Aiden. What else?
A lot. Jeep.
Eh?
Everything.
We're cheap?
No, Jeeps. We drove Jeeps. We
both had a
listened to the
Jeep.
same kind of music. We dressed
Same
similarly.
music, dressed
The
the
same.
same.
Sorry.
No, man, that's cool.
It's just, it's kind of overwhelming to me. Like, I just spent half my life searching for answers that thought, I'd never get. I knew I had probably siblings out there somewhere. Well, meeting Trevor is just, and Uncle Ricky has been the icing on the cake for me. It's like a new life. I just want a relationship. Just, just like any other family. Dinner, movie, coffee, barbecue, just a phone call, how you doing? Family's important to me. I have 5 kids of my own, so I've been there I cut all their cords. I was there when they were all born, so that's, I have no regrets. Like I said, family is the most important thing to me. Always has been.
I now have a family. I had no family before. We had already decided the first night that we met,
We're gonna be a family
whatever the
regardless.
results were, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, I drove home that day so happy to have met this man, because I could tell he has a good heart.
After meeting Ricky, he just, accepted us with open arms. made me feel like I've known him my whole life, actually. It's been great.
We are family. I got both my nephews and me. We're going to have a good time for the rest of our lives together because I'm going to make sure of it. I got trouble on my left and double trouble on my... No, wait, is this my left?
It's your right.
But for the camera, though.
For the camera? It's a good question.
Yeah, but we never did discuss that. What is left or right on the camera?
It's your left or right.
Well, we're all three left-handed, so
Oh, that's right.
yeah, yeah. And there's Trevor's little cousin walking behind us. and oh yeah, and you're gonna yeah. Adrian's little cousin stopped to see him too.
Okay, I think we're good, guys.
All right.
Right on.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
And thank you, Pranay and Ibrahim.